Rob and Akiva need a podcast, and they need your help. Can you make it onto the wheel? Rob and Akiva need a podcast. Yeah, they'll write or sell your ideas. They'll talk about it till you've got it, you will. Every weekend, better attend. You can guess what will be coming up next. Rob and Akiva need a podcast.
Yeah, that's right. Rob and Akiva's rocking New Year's Eve, baby.
Baby.
Yes. Uncle Kiwi, we're here.
Yep.
2023.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. We are going to be counting you down to the brand new year, 2024, which is right around the corner. And this is a very special podcast, a non-canonical. This does not count. Stop the count, Akiva. Something you might hear in 2024.
Stop the count. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we are first. We are stopping the count before we start the countdown, because here we are with a non-canonical episode of Rob and Akiva Need a Podcast, a very special episode presented without commercial interruption.
Most episodes, lots of interruption. This one, none.
I mean, usually that one like, mid-size interruption is a lot of times what you get here on Rob and Akiva Need a Podcast. But no mailbag here today. We are going to be bringing you a podcast designed to be started at exactly if you start Rob and Akiva Need a Podcast, if you start in this moment, we'll tell you we'll count you down to when you hit play at 11 p.m. on New Year's Eve night, wherever you are in the world. Okay. We want to get this out nice and early so that people, Australia, wherever, you can ring in the new year for the very first time with Rob and Akiva on our rocking New Year's Eve special.
Yeah. Should we present this as ad free, like in the podcast description?
Sure. And what about pre-roll ads?
It's a good question.
We gotta pay the bills somehow, right?
Pay the bills. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this will be a video episode. We're the video as well, coming on the heels of last week's hit Multiverses. I showed it to my kids. It was a story for the ages. If you missed that one, be sure to check that out.
We could have had our kids, honestly. I didn't think about that. We could have had our kids do a story in the middle there.
Yes. Okay. But they loved it. They loved it. Okay. So Akiva, without further ado, is there anything else that we need to set up? Okay. Next week's episode is going to be back on track.
Regular app.
Five Nights at Kiwi's coming up next week.
Yeah, we're watching the movie Five Nights at Freddy's. We're going to be watching 5 parts. We'll talk after each one. It'll be a fun one for sure.
All right. So without further ado then, why don't we go ahead and I will start our 60-minute countdown here for the first ever Rob and Kiwi's New Year's special. New Year's Rock. Okay, counting you in. Okay. Hit play at 11 p.m. in 3, 2, 1. All right, Akiva, here we are, 1 hour away from 2024.
Oh wow, I love it. See, Rob,
okay.
I guess I didn't come as ready as Rob, but Rob has put on a glowing. Well, how would you describe what you're wearing right now? Oh, he's drinking champagne.
Yeah, here we are, 1 hour.
I feel so under
noisemaker,
dressed.
but it's broken. All right, we are 1 hour away from the brand new year, and we've got so many Rob and Akiva things to celebrate with.
Sure. Should we always have a countdown to when the podcast is going to end? It doesn't always have to be an hour.
No, because the people don't like that. Because
that's true.
People don't like being on a timeline for Rob and Akiva Need a Podcast. It ends when it ends.
Like 2 hours, 35 minutes or something.
Yes.
I just like, it's good to know how much time we have. Although honestly, it's making me rush a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. We don't need to rush, but we have a lot of stuff planned here today to talk about. Basically, Rob and Akiva's rocking New Year's Eve. Okay. Yes. No live music or any of these other things. People are tired of that.
Yeah, people out. Let's start with what's out in 2024. Music. It's live music is out.
Live music is out.
Had a great year. Taylor Swift, Beyonce. It's out in 2024.
Out.
Don't like it.
Okay, what's in banter? Banter about the year that was and the year that's coming to be. And so we're going to be looking back and looking ahead here on Rob and Akiva's rocking New Year's Eve.
Woohoo!
Okay, are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready to rock?
I am ready to rock.
Okay. All right. What are we gonna do first on Rob and Akiva's Rocking New Year's Eve?
Well, I think before we look forward to 2024, let's talk a little bit about 2023. Okay.
Okay. All right. What a year.
So, yeah, an amazing year.
Yes.
So let me give you a few crazy stories that happened in 2023, and
These
you'll
are all
tell
true
me
stories.
these are all true stories. Actually, do you want the Yahoo News lists the weirdest stories, the 10 weirdest stories that happened in 2023. Do you want to hear
10
about them?
weirdest things that happened in 2023. It was a weird
Yeah.
year, 2023.
It was a weird year. It was a weird year.
Yeah.
So I thought like, I already had a few lists ready, but this, I mean, you won't even believe some of the things that happen here. So the first thing, Yahoo News, this is not Yahoo Sports, it's not Yahoo Entertainment.
Yeah. Okay.
Yahoo News list says the weirdest thing that happened in 2023 is Aaron Rodgers got injured on his first drive as a New York Jet.
I mean, Akiva, if you would have told us this back in, I mean, did we have any sort of suspicion that the Aaron Rodgers thing would happen? Like, it seemed like a pipe dream in 2023. You and I podcast all of Hard Knocks. It seemed like a pipe dream that would, like, if you would have told us that on December 31st, 2022, I think we would have thought that was really crazy. It started to ramp up more and more, and then it seemed like there was more smoke and then fire, and then what a crazy year we've had with Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I mean, I think I've gone into this maybe on other podcasts before.
Nothing could have inoculated us to be ready for all of that.
Yeah. But listen, my grandpa, who was a 60-year Jets season ticket holder, dying that weekend, and then is like, all right, finally, the Jets are going to win one for grandpa. And then this happens the first day, and it's like, all right, Yahoo Sports says, the Jets just can't have nice things.
Mm-hmm.
So that was their first weird thing of 2023.
Didn't complete a pass.
Not one. As many as me and Rob combined.
Yeah.
What about the Chinese spy balloon floating across the U.S. over Alaska in late January? Remember that?
If you would have, like, what date did the Chinese spy balloon happen? I was February. I have no recollection. I remember it was a thing that happened. Could not tell you when that happened this year.
Yeah, that's I mean, it was late January, got shot down February 4th. But for the rest of them, I will ask you when it happened.
Mm-hmm. Still don't know. Was that bad? Was that wrong? What they did?
China?
Yeah. They were.
I mean, is there a rule about spy balloons?
Is there a rule about spy balloons?
Is that like in the Geneva Conventions?
I don't know. Did they do that on purpose?
They probably did it on purpose, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
I think you don't like axe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure there's lots of other balloons. All right.
Are we out on balloons? Yeah.
In general, 2024, we're out on balloons. Balloons.
Yeah. My wife will not buy some New Year's decoration. I said, go online, buy the 2023 stuff, and then we'll destroy it. That'll be our. Because the markup on the 2024 stuff is huge.
Yeah. No, it's true. You could probably get
thinking outside the box.
Yes. Yeah. 2022 probably would be like 50 cents at this point.
Such a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like buy the 2023 balloons and then we'll pop them all.
I like it. I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Other weird news stories. Representative Lauren Boebert's raucous night out.
Oh yeah, remember that when she went to go see Beetlejuice the musical,
and
then she was like vaping in the theater, but then she was also kind of like getting a little like
handsy,
right? Hanky panky going on.
There's some
honestly. Like, I feel like when you're at Beetlejuice the musical, like I feel like Beetlejuice would approve of that.
Beetlejuice is okay.
I watched Beetlejuice this year. He was like, hey, whatever's going on, man. Like, right?
But I mean, what's the audience at a Colorado Beetlejuice musical? Like, I feel like there's probably children around,
Maybe. But Beetlejuice, I mean, he's not really. They made like a Beetlejuice cartoon, but Beetlejuice is not like a family-friendly guy. Something to look forward to in 2024, Beetlejuice 2.
Okay.
There's going to be Beetlejuice 2. I thought, and they're calling it Beetlejuice 2, but I said that it should be called Beetlejuice.
I like that.
Because it's like, oh, don't say it again. Don't say it 3 times.
Yeah.
No, it's just, I'm just going to see Beetlejuice. And then somebody else would be like, just blurt out Beetlejuice. It's not too late.
What do you call the third one?
Have that one for free.
What would the third Beetlejuice be called? Because you can't say it 3 times.
Well, let's see if we get that far.
I guess that's true.
But
I do
Beetlejuice would be
like
like, hey.
This
I
is
mean,
Beetlejuice.
he might be a fan of hers.
He might be. That is yeah, I hear what you're saying. Beetlejuice. When did this story happen? Do you want to guess what month of 2023 this story happened in?
Would love to. This should be a fun. This is a fun game. I have to get it within like a week.
A week? Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Try and get it within a week.
Yeah. Maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah. What do you think? Give me a date.
When did Lauren Boebert?
When did Lauren Bobes? Yeah.
Yeah. When did she go to see Beetlejuice? June 10th.
No, it was September. Feels so far away.
Well, you know, it's getting close to Halloween. I feel like
yeah, it's
June's
true.
not good.
That's what she should have done. It was a Halloween thing. Here's what her spokesman.
Hey, come on in. Whatever you want to do. It's Beetlejuice.
Here's what her spokesman said. I can confirm the stunning and salacious rumors. In her personal time, Congresswoman Lauren Boebert is indeed a supporter of the performing arts, gasp, and to the dismay of a selected few, enthusiastically enjoyed a weekend performance of Beetlejuice. Listen,
look, could you argue she wasn't enjoying herself?
Probably hard to argue.
Hard
to argue.
Yeah.
The next story.
Yeah.
The largest newspaper chain in the United States, Gannett, hired a full-time reporter to cover Taylor Swift.
This was a real thing that happened. Yeah.
A real thing that happened. The job listing and posted in September made clear the stories would not be fluff. The chosen candidate would be tasked with examining the significant impact Swift on her culture, and they'd be paid between $21.63 and $50.87 per hour, which is a pretty big gap if you're asking me.
But this is like hard-hitting Taylor Swift news? Because I feel like
they want hard-hitting Taylor Swift news.
I don't think people want investigative journalism about Taylor Swift.
You don't think so?
It might do well, but I think you're going to get like flamed.
So they hired a guy named Brian West, right?
Yeah.
He does appear to only post that. Like, let me give you.
Why do we have to hire a man to report on Taylor Swift?
Honestly, you were not the only person to say that. Here is the last few articles about T Swift. Sharing the Casey love, Taylor Swift and Kelsey romance boosts Casey economy.
Okay.
I
can see that.
Chiefs coach Andy Reid diffuses Travis Kelce outburst, trucks it up to competitive spirit. He threw his helmet during the last game.
Great googly moogly.
Yeah, so he's really covering pretty much everything about Taylor Swift.
Okay. Do you think you could do a better job?
I don't think so.
I
think it would really like the barrier to entry. Like, think about the world you live in. You know, the Survivor reality TV world. How high the barrier to entry is for. You have to have seen every season 10 times. Like, the barrier to entry for Taylor Swift is like so high. You know what I mean? For like to appease the Swifties, unless it's for the casuals. Maybe the USA Today reporter is to make more Taylor Swift fans and not to appease the existing ones. I don't know.
Maybe 2024 somebody will need to be on the Beetlejuice beat. The beat.
Yeah, maybe it's possible.
Wow, your voice changed. Is
this
a new voice for 2024?
I'm trying a new voice for 2024. I wasn't just coughing.
Another weird voice, man.
Another weird thing that happened. America's hot bug summer. Did you cover this on News AF? I don't remember.
No, I didn't know about hot bug summer.
Millions of Americans dealt with a surge of bugs this summer, from spotted lanternflies across the Northeast and aphids in New York City to mosquitoes in LA. Time magazine reported it seems like tick seasons are getting longer and worse.
Hot bug summer.
Hot bug summer. It's due to climate change. Warmer springs and falls lead to longer seasons for back-legged ticks, which have spread from the Northeast to 43 states. Ooh, we should find that with the 7 states that don't have that. We could move there. Cases of tick-borne illnesses such as Lyme disease are up. Not great.
Now, you think that maybe there'll be like a little bit like of a boost in PR for ticks? Because, I mean, TikTok is big.
Yeah, TikTok is big.
Yeah. And sometimes, like people that are on TikTok, sometimes something that like you think like, oh, no way people will like this. Then they go on the TikTok for a long time. And then you say, what? People like this now?
People like this.
Ticks will be.
I thought we hated this. This is like who we're a fan of now?
Yeah. Maybe
the same guy?
maybe ticks will be something because it's.
Should they rebrand and change their name to a K? The flying bug ticks.
Yeah,
not a bad idea.
Okay, I didn't even hot bug summer. Never heard of that before.
Me neither. Maybe we'll steal for next year. Here's a crazy true story that's one of their weird news stories of 2023. A Texas woman said a snake fell out of the sky and onto her arm, then a hawk swooped in and attacked it.
Wow.
Late July, Peggy Jones was mowing her lawn in Silby, Texas, when a snake fell out of the sky and wrapped its body around her arm. Then a hawk immediately swooped in.
Did the hawk
And
save her?
A National Geographic-style brawl ensued. The hawk grabbed the snake that was wrapped around my arm and pulled it like he was going to carry it away. And when he did, it flung my arm up. The hawk was carrying my arm and the snake with it. After several agonizing minutes, the hawk managed to pull the snake off Jones, whose arm was bruised and bloodied by the hawk's talons. She may have also bitten the snake, though she's not sure. Yeah,
She
the
bit
hawk.
the snake?
I think the hawk, maybe.
Yeah.
The she.
Well,
it's not clear if the she
Is there
refers to.
video of this? Did this really happen?
I mean, there's definitely not video of it, because the picture is just her with her arm extended and she's wearing a green cast.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, there was a tennis match this weekend that had like a snake in Brisbane, Australia, and a snake came onto the court, and supposedly it's the second deadliest snake in the world.
Okay.
And I got to say, I know we have a lot of Australian listeners. I don't think I could do it. Yeah, first of all, happy New Year to you. You're the first people listening. You're so lucky. I don't think I could do it, Rob.
You don't think you could do what? Play tennis against a snake?
Well, yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I think I would crush a snake in tennis. Although the intimidation
you
factor.
played tennis before. You're a tennis player.
No, I was saying I don't think I could like be in Australia. I think I'm too scared now.
Of snakes? I feel like the spiders are more of an issue.
I mean, yeah, okay, like it's compete, like even worse, snakes and spiders.
Yeah. Did you see this? There's some like lotion that makes spiders attack you.
That's terrible. I was thinking the opposite. Like I would put on a lotion that makes spiders repel.
Yeah,
by me,
be careful because that there's a body lotion that makes giant spiders come and get you.
Honestly, that's a little scary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, those are the weirdest news stories of 2023.
Okay. All right, I've got 20 predictions for 2023 that BuzzFeed posted on January 4th, 2023. The problem is I was looking through this. I don't know if these things happened or not.
You don't know if they actually came true.
Yes, I don't know if they happened. All right. So BuzzFeed predicted 20 things about 2023. Are you interested to hear these?
I am interested. Let's see if we got any right.
One of them's an old friend of the podcast, Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox will get married. Now, I have no idea if that happened or not.
I will look it up. I'm going to say they didn't, but
yes. That's what they predicted. Remember Machine Gun Kelly? I feel like about a year ago we were talking about Machine Gun Kelly, fair amount.
Yeah.
But when we watched Five Nights at Fallon's, MGK was a pretty big deal.
As far as we know, they got engaged January 12th, 2022. They have not announced the wedding.
Of 2022. That might have been 2 years ago.
They have not announced. No, I mean they haven't announced. But sometimes these celebrities do things a little under the radar.
All right. They predicted Kim Kardashian will tease that she's back together with Pete Davidson, but he will actually be dating somebody else, possibly Jenna Ortega. What do you think?
Okay.
That didn't happen.
No, it still could.
All right. How about this? Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian will release a sex toy line that touts wellness properties. Now that didn't happen.
It didn't happen, but also I'm not going to like Google it just to make sure,
They predicted Elon Musk will tweet self-incriminating information and or a nude. No, there was no, unless I missed
maybe self-incriminating. I don't think he did a nude.
Okay. BuzzFeed predicted the Nick Cannon backlash will intensify. I don't think that happened. Nick Cannon, I think, had a pretty okay
solid year. Yeah. I mean, I don't think he even had more kids this year that I heard about.
Okay. They predicted Paris Hilton will join the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
That was never going to happen. She's too big for them.
No, that did not happen. Okay. The alleged "Don't Worry, Darling" spit will be recreated at the Oscars, and it will be cringe. Now, I didn't watch the Oscars. Did that happen?
I don't think so.
No.
But also the people from the "Don't Worry, Darling," like they all broke up, right?
Yeah.
So
now, okay, this is interesting. They said, Riri's. Okay, so hold on. This is the music category. We'll
Yes.
get a new Rihanna album and a
No, hasn't
re-release of
happened.
Taylor Swift's 1989. Now, she did do that, right?
The first one did not happen. I think Taylor Swift did re-release her 1989.
Okay. And then they said also Riri's baby will make an appearance at the Super Bowl in some form. Now, wasn't that a big reveal that Rihanna was pregnant at the Super Bowl?
Yes, they were right. They nailed that one.
Did they nail that one? That,
Or
right?
did they think it was? But they thought it was the first baby, right? She was pregnant with her second baby at the Super Bowl.
Okay. Well, I wish they went
But I
into
think
more
they still
detail.
got it.
They went into more detail about that. Okay. And
Mhm.
then they said a PA or a close employee of Jennifer Lopez will release a tell-all interview alleging more star sign based rules from J-Lo.
I've heard a rumor. I don't know if you've heard about this, Rob,
Yeah.
that Matt Damon is not happy with the Ben Affleck J-Lo relationship. That's the word on the street, that he thinks like she doesn't treat him well or something like that. Could be,
Okay.
I mean, I would be very sad if Matt Damon and Ben Affleck ever
If that would
broke
be
up.
the end of the bromance.
It would be terrible. I've never even met them and I would be so sad.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So those were some of the. I hope the 2024 predictions are better.
I hope so. I can give you some 2024 predictions.
We'd
But
love
let's
to
stick
hear
on.
though. But I only want to hear happy predictions, Akiva.
All right, I'll try and do happy ones. But do you want to just stick in 2023 for another minute here?
Sure.
And I will give you.
I mean, let's stick in 2023 for another 41 minutes
Fair enough. Okay.
and 50 seconds.
That's fair.
By the way, this is going to be 10 times better than my actual New Year's Eve.
What's your plan for actual New Year's Eve?
Yeah, I'll be just making a bunch of things in the air fryer.
I mean, depends on what the things are. That sounds
Yeah.
pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll probably go to Wegmans and just go into, basically it's a little bit like going to Dan Flash's, going to Wegmans on New Year's Eve morning, and then I'll just clean up and get a bunch of appetizers and then just be air frying all night long.
I love the idea of air frying all night long.
Mm-hmm.
You should put that in the song. He was air frying all night long.
Yeah, I'll be air frying hard and heavy.
I've never been a New Year's Eve person at all. It just doesn't do anything for me. We also have a different Jewish New Year's, and not that that's the same type of thing, but
yes,
never did anything for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm a spoiled sport.
I'll also be praying that my wife does not invite people over.
I mean, at this point, wouldn't you know?
It sneaks up on you, Uncle Keith.
Really?
And then it'll be you knew. I told you this.
When you say praying, are you actually praying? You're like, God, I know I don't ask for much.
I don't think about that.
I know I don't ask for much, but can you convince my wife? I got no connection here. Can you convince my wife to not invite people over for New Year's Eve? I was never a bit. So have you ever been to Times Square for New Year's Eve?
No desire.
Of course I have no desire, but my wife went at least once when we lived in Manhattan. I was not interested. She went with her brother.
They say you need to ideally wear a adult diaper.
Yeah, I think it depends where you are.
Mara's not gonna go in there and she wasn't partying.
No, I don't think she was partying. But I guess if you're the type of person who can hold your bladder for 2-3 hours, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
But it has just that you'd have to pay me so much money to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I could not be less interested in doing that. I think I'd rather be almost anywhere else in the world than Times Square.
Yeah, that is true. There's almost nowhere I'd rather be.
Yes. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Is it time for
yeah, we've got a new segment.
A family visit? Okay. All right. Let me just send a text. Okay. All right. What's Uncle Kiwi is being joined because people are listening to the podcast version.
Yeah, a lot of people are just podcast only.
Podcast only. They're that's how they consume media. But it's 2024. Come on,
kids these days.
Yes.
So we're gonna do a quick segment called our children's New Year's resolutions. Well, also we will probably do our New Year's resolutions.
Yes. Okay. All right. So who's here, Akiva?
All right, so I've got what's in 30. This is a countdown to New Year's, but it's not actual New Year's.
It's for people in the future.
for people in the future.
This will also work if you want to kick off, like go into 2025. You could also watch this also.
That's true. It's any year, or if you want to watch a rerun of last year's.
Unless we do a new rocking New Year's Eve special for 2025.
Let's see if this one gets renewed.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try. My kids don't even really know what New Year's resolutions are, but we're gonna try.
You could explain them to them.
You have been in school?
Like just in Hebrew thing.
Oh, okay, fine. All right. So Yosef.
Okay.
I'll say hi to the listeners.
Hi.
Hi, Yosef.
Yosef released dropped a huge bomb on NGOG this week. We're not gonna say what it was, but
What a
people were
tease.
shocked. But yeah, you got to listen. Don't tell people.
I'll tell you after.
But no spoilers. Anyway, what is your New Year's resolution for 2024, Yosef? What do you think? One thing. You already said it to me.
Try to get into soccer club.
All right, so you want to join a soccer team for next year. Now you play. Yosef Rob plays goalie.
Goalie. Okay.
He's a soccer goalie. Yeah. So when his 1-year-old brother, when he leaves for school, his 1-year-old brother, you say, "Where is Yosef going?" And he says, "To play soccer or to play goalie." He says because Yosef thinks that school is just for soccer, and then like there's a bunch of classes around it, but really it's mostly for
play soccer at school, Yosef.
every day.
Yeah.
And then he'll come home and he'll say, like, "Yeah, we did a 4-on-19 and we won 10-2." Right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. 10-2.
It's the best kids in the class versus the worst kids every day.
that seems unfair.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
And who picks the teams? Probably you.
No.
Who puts all the good kids on?
2 kids.
You probably put all the good
Me
kids.
and Ophir.
Oh, you know, fair. You probably put all the good kids on one team and the bad kids on the other team.
4 good kids against 20 bad kids.
Yeah. All right.
4 good kids against 20 bad kids. I mean, that sounds like a pretty fair fight.
And you always win or you ever lose?
Once it was a tie.
Once it was a tie? All right. I
Mhm.
think like if you're only tying once, probably.
Yeah, who does the scouting to decide the 4 good kids?
Who ranks like who the good kids are and who the bad kids are?
What?
Like who decides who the good kids are and who the bad kids are in soccer?
Ophir.
Oh, really? He sounds like he's in charge of Sophia.
Yeah.
We gotta get-
Must be weird to be the 5th best kid. It's like you're the captain of the 20
of the
worst
loser-
kids.
of the losers. Yeah. All right. And now Noah, what is your New Year's resolution? What do you think?
I don't know.
You said before. You could say it.
I forgot it.
You forgot? What are you coming on and
To
forgetting?
be good at basketball, and I thought about. Oh yeah, and then we'll do a book sale every week.
Okay, so he wants to become better at basketball. He's in a basketball like after school program now, and he wants to do a book sale. He took
school program.
That's what they don't know what the word chug is. Anyway, and then they want to sell books. They want to sell like I have a lot of old books, and they want to sell them and make money. What do you want to do with the money?
I don't know.
Okay, all right, very nice.
All right, any new PowerPoint presentations, Noam?
Okay, very solid job. But now look who's here.
Yes,
Also
okay.
give us our New Year's resolution.
All right, so here's Anthony Sesternino, I believe making his RHAP debut. I don't know if
Anthony.
He's been on RHAP before.
Hi.
Hey, okay, you can say hello to everybody.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Anthony was very excited to be on the rocking New Year's Eve special. Okay. All right. Anthony, do you know what a New Year's resolution is, first of all?
Something that
You're nice and loud.
Yeah, something that you're gonna do in the new year.
In the new year. Okay, so do you have any big plans for 2024?
Do a lot of cooking.
Yeah. Do you know that Akiva, do you know that Anthony is a chef?
Chef Anthony?
Yes.
What do you cook? What do you make?
Food.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you. Wow.
He goes to cooking classes and then has a bunch of cookbooks and a lot of cooking tools.
What grade are you in, Anthony?
2nd.
Wow. And you're already cooking. Are you allowed to turn on the oven yourself?
Yesterday, Dad let me turn on the oven.
Yes. Yes. Also, that Anthony also is that he has a nickname for himself.
What's that? What's his nickname?
I forget.
Yes. That can I tell people that can I whisper in your ear and ask if I'm allowed to say this? He said no. All right,
Okay.
no. Doesn't want me. Yeah, but that he also he has a lot of lady friends at school.
Wow. Oh, we got Dominic here too.
Dominic is lurking also. Yes. Okay. All right. Anything, guys? The rule of podcasting is either you have to talk or
Talk or leave, basically.
talk or leave. That's the rule.
Famous rule.
Okay, this isn't the Today Show where you could just stand behind the people and look out in the window. All right. Okay.
Yeah, you guys know the Today Show.
Right. All right. Anthony, anything else you want to add? He also seemed excited about roasting his dad on the podcast. Do you have?
You have any roasts? Any good dad roasts?
He was born on a highway.
Born on a highway.
Okay.
All right.
Where the most accidents happen.
Okay. All right.
My dad was born on the toilet.
All right, get out of
All
here.
right. All right, Dominic. Anything you want to add?
So.
All right.
I can't hear it.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the family edition. It's been, as always, a big hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dominic, do you have any New Year's resolutions to add?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
What? I want to get better at all the sports I do this year. I want to practice the I want to keep practicing and hopefully get better.
Okay. Do you have any predictions about the NFL for 2024? Do you have any optimism about Aaron Rodgers?
I guess.
Okay. Should Robert Saleh keep his job?
No.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right.
Agreed.
Thanks, everybody. Okay.
Thank you, Dominic, Anthony,
All right.
Noam, and Yosef.
All right. And then, thank you, listeners, for your patience for the
They
family
loved it.
segment.
They loved it.
They loved it. Okay.
The kids always freeze up, but it was only 2 minutes. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
it's funny because I even asked them beforehand what it is. Also, all the kids' resolution was like to get better at sports. I guess it tells you like the world doesn't change that much.
There's not this pressure that's coming from the parents to get better.
I mean, if they were like good enough that like they could sort of retire us or something, there'd be pressure. You know what I mean? But
more pressure. Okay, we're almost halfway there, Akiva. 30 minutes and 55 seconds left on the rocking New Year's Eve special. Also, stay tuned for a special mouth trumpet performance of Old Lang Syne when the ball drops.
I can't wait already.
Okay? All right. Akiva, what else do we have in our bag of tricks for the rocking New Year's Eve special?
Great question. Let's do a quick did this happen in 2023 game? And then, of course, we have our famous in memoriam for 2023.
Oh, very sad. Yes. All right.
Okay. Here we go. Did this happen in 2023? Did Queen Elizabeth die?
Yes, very, very much so.
So she died in 2023.
That happened this year, right? Right.
She died September 8th, 2022.
Oh, well, I definitely remembered that she died.
Did Charles become king in 2023?
See, I don't know how that happens.
Yeah. Is it the next day? I think it was like a 6-month thing. It happened in 2023.
Yeah. Okay. So the Queen Elizabeth died last year. But Charles became the king this year.
This year.
Yeah. And a new season of The Crown came out this year.
Yeah, that's the third sort of big story there. Yeah.
Yes.
The Queen, the King, and the Crown. Was Gwyneth Paltrow sued for $300,000 in a skiing accident this year?
See, I think the trial went on, but honestly, I feel like that happened at the tail end of last year.
So I guess I'm asking about the trial.
I think that was honestly, I think that was last year.
I believe it was early 2023.
Okay.
Because the trial ends in March.
I'm 0 for 2.
Yeah, these are hard ones because honestly, these aren't like
pretty quiet year.
Yeah, after that, I mean, you win a lawsuit and then you probably go away and hang out for a little bit.
Still act?
I think she does, but I think it's like very very specific roles only. Let's see. Let's do IMDb bags with Gwyneth Paltrow for a second here. So she was in She Said, but not really. It was just her voice. So really since 2020 when she was in the TV show The Politician, remember that? I don't.
No.
She hasn't really been. She's done a couple uncredited voice roles, but other than that, I guess the answer is no.
She
doesn't
might be
really act.
retired. So she has FU money, right?
I think she does. Yes, even more than that.
Yeah. If you look on Celebrity Net Worth, how much is Gwen?
I'm gonna guess.
You want to guess?
I want to guess. I'm going to say $450 million.
Who's worth more, Gwen Paltrow or Gwen Stefani?
I'm going to say Paltrow.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to say 450.
450 million? No, only 200 million.
Okay.
According to Celebrity Net, the ever reliable.
I probably went. Yeah, I probably went too high.
.com.
But she's doing fine. That 200 million is still FU money, right?
I think it's pretty good. I think over 100 million, I think, is FU money.
Yeah, you could just go around saying FU to people.
Yeah, I mean that's what she basically tried to do with that guy on the ski accident.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I also think if people start seeing you, they just see dollar signs in their eyes when they hear you have 200 million.
Yeah, Gwen Stefani net worth. Okay, what do you think? Do you think she has FU money?
I'm going to say she's got 150.
Yeah. Okay. So according to hotnewhiphop.com, they say that Gwen Stefani is worth 160 million.
Oh, good guess by me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I kind of feel like that again. And I'm not an expert in the music. Yeah, Celebrity Net Worth agrees. I feel like there's better like residuals in music than in movies.
Right. I was thinking that, but Paltrow, I feel like Stefani's peak musically was when people weren't making the same level of money they are now.
You got to get like I don't know if she's like making like points on these Iron Man movies. She doesn't really have a big franchise.
I mean, right. She's in big franchises, but she's not there. She's not the.
I mean, she's like Iron Man's love interest.
Pepper Potts.
Mm-hmm. Right. But she doesn't have her own franchise.
Not yet. Do you think now if Gwyneth Paltrow has 160 million and Gwen Stefani is 150, should Gwyneth Paltrow's like Instagram bio be world's richest Gwyneth to like throw some shade at?
Are there any other big Gwyneths?
This is going to be hard to find out on the fly.
Famous.
Who is the world's richest?
Because it's kind of like a bougie name. Maybe there's like some like business Gwyneths.
Yeah. Like the Walton family.
Too bad that Shallow Hal movies didn't take off.
You think that could have been a franchise?
That could have been big. I mean, it's just like a shame, like that, like body positivity and stuff had to happen. Otherwise, that could have been like a big meal ticket for her. No pun intended.
No pun intended. Yeah, I'm going to like Forbes.com, all the billionaires, and I'm searching by Gwyneth.
Yeah.
All right, so now we have Gwendolyn Santa Meyer.
Jack Black really dodged a bullet. He didn't get canceled for Shallow Hal. But I guess they said in the name of it, his name was Shallow Hal. So you remember that movie, right?
Yes, of course. Yeah. I've seen Shallow Hal.
Yeah.
It's like I've seen. Yeah. So Gwendolyn, that's not
Jack
a Gwyneth,
Black's
right?
like destroy all the copies of Shallow Hal.
Does you have to have destroy all the copies money, like the Tom Cruise style? Like, all right, let's destroy all the copies money.
Jason Alexander, third lead in Shallow Hal.
Oh wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah. If you're a young person, don't look up what Shallow Hal's about.
No, it's fine. All right, a couple more. Did this happen in 2023? Did Britney Spears write a book called The Woman in Me?
Yes, that happened.
Yeah, she did.
My wife was reading the audio book.
How is it? What's the review?
She was like captivated.
Oh,
She's like, "Oh my God, Britney, what they did to her." I'm like, "Yeah, I guess so." We knew this, right? Like, I guess if anything, like it wasn't like that. Britney's dad got more canceled. It was like Justin Timberlake got canceled.
Right.
But this Justin Timberlake, boy. He's like, I got to rejoin NSYNC for the PR.
It's true. I think he's trying to do that. Did Elon Musk buy Twitter in 2023?
No, that happened before this.
Yeah, it happened in 2022.
Trick question. He bought X. No.
Well, I mean, did he buy X or did he? And then did Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet start dating?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm gonna go see Wonka later today.
With the boys or by yourself?
Yeah, I feel like it was Wonka a bust. I feel like did anybody care
I have not
Wonka?
heard much about it. Well,
honestly, it's like we were trying to go see it at some like the like nicer theater, and it's like it's already out of the theater.
Interesting. is like the thing. It's a musical, right?
But it wasn't the old Wonka. There's more music than the old Wonka.
I think it's like a full musical. I guess I haven't
Full
seen it. I don't know.
musical.
Like it's a
I didn't
musical.
know
I don't
about
know
that.
what that means.
I got a lot of like people were like on me on Survivor finale night, Akiva.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yeah.
a new Mean Girls, and I see like Tina Fey is in it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what is it? But it's not Mean Girls 2. Like we're just redoing it. And then I'm like, what's the point of this? It's not a sequel. It's just a do-over on me. Like it's like the statute of limitations run out, and you could just do Mean Girls again. And I got probably more interaction than any other tweet I had in 2020. Like, oh, it's a musical, idiot. Like, it's like, they're like, oh, I didn't know that. And they're like, yeah, that's what the studios are trying to do. They trick you. They catfish you. Yeah, they catfish you. That's basically
that's pretty good.
Call it. Where
although I think everyone knew Cats probably was a musical because it was only based on
I don't know if maybe they were like, hey, Taylor Swift is in it. But they catfish you on these movies now, and they don't tell you it's a musical, and then it's like, we already got your money. It's too late now. You can't have your money back.
It only works for like the first people to go to the movie, because by week 2, people are like, don't go. Some people like musicals, as Rob has some more champagne. I think yeah, it is a weird strategy.
Maybe it was. It says it made $286 million at the box office.
What did?
Wonka.
No, that was the first one, I think. I don't think this one's at 200. I just checked. It's like at 80 million.
I'm looking on the Wikipedia.
Oh, maybe that's worldwide. Maybe that's all world. Maybe that's
in other countries.
Maybe word hasn't spread to the other countries' Twitters yet that like, hey, you should go if you want. Just know it's a musical. I also hadn't heard much about it. I would still watch it, but I don't know. You're right. Not a lot of people are talking about it. That's interesting. I like the idea that it was your most like reply to tweet, because had I thought about it, that would have been a great game. If I went through your Twitter and Rob's like 5 or 10 tweets that had the most engagement. And remind us, next year we will do that.
I think it was soft canceled for an hour.
For your I don't think because between Mean Girls and Wonka, it's fine. I don't think you're.
I didn't tweet anything about Wonka.
Yeah, but I'm saying all the musicals, people know. They just like when someone knows something, Rob, they love correcting you and telling, like, I know a fact, I know a thing, and I'm going to tell you. People love having that power over you. You know.
Yeah. Also, like, it's like tell us you're dumb without telling us you're dumb.
Yeah. That was probably a lot of responses.
Yeah. I was like, hey, I really don't understand this. Can you help me? And people are like, no. We'll shame you. Instead, no mercy. Yeah. So, yeah, but I really didn't know about that. Some people were helpful.
Okay. Yeah. You look for the helpers.
Yeah. I saw Tina Fey in concert this year.
Oh, really? I feel like you went to an abnormal number of concerts.
I did.
This segment is called Rob's Year in Concerts.
This is my year in concerts. Yeah, I really went to, like, I left that 2023 was the year I left the house. And I really, not only did, can you call my live shows concerts? Should I be calling them concerts? No. This concert.
if you sing.
So
this
year,
get like Mike Bloom and Chappelle to start singing, and then it's a concert.
Yeah, this year, and it was really the back half of the year. I don't think I saw too many concerts in the first half of the year, but yeah, I saw Amy Poehler and Tina Fey in Atlantic City.
Okay,
I saw a lot of live music. I saw Fall Out Boy in Charlotte. Yes. I saw MJ the Musical.
Okay.
And now that one, they don't catfish you there. They're real upfront about that.
It's called The Musical.
It's called MJ the Musical.
Imagine if it was just a play with 2 songs and they called it MJ the Musical.
Because it wasn't like I thought I was going to go see a Michael Jackson movie. It
was.
Well,
what if they catfished you and it was a musical about Michael Jordan and it was MJ the Musical? Is that catfishing?
Yeah, I think you'd call that I might have to call that like 23 the Musical, 23 and Me.
Okay. And it's sponsored.
Yeah, that's what they tricked me. I thought that I was like then submitting like a swab and then I was gonna get like access to Michael Jordan, but no, that was like they told me like,
you ever do 23andMe?
I did, but I feel like I did it before. Like I don't know, like I don't know if
You don't think it worked?
They say maybe you shouldn't do it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, you're saying because of the privacy stuff. What
Yeah.
did it say? Anything interesting?
I mean, I can access my information if you want to know.
Everyone, I think, wants to know.
Yeah.
People are always messaging like, "Hey, what's Rob's exact genetic
Yeah.
background?"
Yeah, maybe. That's some interesting facts. And I don't know, like
Mhm.
if I can if I let me see. It says my email address is not correct. What are you talking about? I don't know. I might need to reset my password. That way, look, put that on the wheel if you want that. Go through my
No, I think it's
23 and
okay.
me. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I saw MJ the musical. I saw Jerry Seinfeld this year.
Yes.
They did that. And I saw Billy Joel.
Big year.
It's a big year. And I went to a Jet game.
That's not a concert.
It's not a concert,
I
but
guess
it was.
technically Jerry Seinfeld, not a concert either.
It
Did Jerry
was
have a guy open for him?
He did. Jerry had an opener. Billy Joel did not. Fall Out Boy had several.
Okay. Thank you for
Amy Poehler and Tina Fey did. They also had an opener.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So a lot of shows.
All right, I'm going to give you my like, not to get on a downer for a second, but of course every year we do a segment called Akiva's 12 biggest celebrities who died this year.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that.
Famous segment.
Famous segment. We've done it many times, and we're going to do it
The
again.
deceased dozen, as it's known.
The deceased dozen. Should I throw in 4 people who did not die this year and see if?
Please.
Okay. So now it's the Sweet 16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine.
For some, some it's a blessing that they're still there.
Yeah.
Like the
No,
Denzel.
these people are dead. They just didn't die in 2023. So,
oh.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't think about. I should have thrown in live people, but I didn't want to kill live people. I figured it would be easier to
jinx
stay
them.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx anybody.
Okay.
All right, in no particular order, but I went through all the celebrity death things, and I picked my 12 that I think are just like the biggest names.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Someone Rob loves, Bob Barker.
Bob Barker died this year. Yes. Bob Barker was 99 years old, I believe.
Yeah, a great run for Bob Barker.
Great run for Bob Barker. One of my all-time faves. And had a good run, Bob Barker.
Yeah. Another talk show host died this year, Jerry Springer. Did he die this year?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe we talked about Jerry Springer on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe he was a 2023.
How old do you think Jay Springs was?
I don't think Jerry Springer was particularly old. I'll say he was a 68.
68? Jerry Springer died at the age of 79. All right, so he wasn't really in the public eye towards it.
Good run.
He had a nice run.
Yeah.
He was born in London, England. I didn't know that.
Didn't know that. Former mayor of Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of singers sadly passed this year.
Yeah.
Tony Bennett.
Tony Bennett died this year. Yes.
Yeah, Tony Bennett. Jimmy Buffett.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Buffett. I think recently Jimmy Buffett died. Right.
One of the more recent people on this list. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very sad.
I also almost went to Margaritaville this year. I went to go see Amy Poehler and Tina Fey in Atlantic City, and then I had to find some place to take my wife for food, and then I walked into. I said, "Well, how about Margaritaville?" She said, "No."
A hater.
She's a hater. Yeah. She's not really like, Margaritaville is like, hey, no worries.
It's a vibe. It's
a vibe. Not my wife.
Vibe.
That's not her vibe. She's not a parrot head. She's not like, hey, cheeseburger in paradise. Yeah, we're having fun. No.
She's more like tacos in hell. That's more my vibe.
Yeah, she's more like,
I'm just teasing.
Yeah. Is there any place here that's more expensive? Yeah.
One of my podcast goals.
I don't like it. Is there any place where people aren't wearing sandals?
I hear you. It's also I agree. I hear what you're saying. You have to match the vibe. One of my podcast hosts, I won't say if it's you or Allie or Chester,
okay,
but is a famous, like, one of the biggest fans of Margaritaville. Like, there's a hotel and restaurant in New York City,
really?
Margaritaville Hotel, and they are massive fans and go all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
I won't say who. Could be you.
Yeah.
Could be.
I think I've seen some. I think I've seen some tweets. I don't know if this is secret.
It's not a secret.
Yeah.
All right, so very sad though. Jimmy Buffett passed. We said Tony Bennett. Another singer, Tina Turner. We lost Tina Turner this year. Is that true?
No, I don't think that was this year. I think this is one of your tricks.
One of my fakes. You think Tina Turner? No, sadly she died in May of 2023.
Oh, this year. Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Very sad.
Wow. In Memoriam at the Grammys is going to be rocking this year.
It's gonna be rocking. It's true.
Yeah. Yes.
Couple 90s celebrities passed.
Okay.
Kirstie Alley and Bob
Wait, the
Saget.
90s celebrities, not celebrities that were in their 90s.
No, celebrities who were probably biggest in the 90s. And
Yeah.
that's Kirstie Alley and Bob Saget.
Oh, I think Bob Saget died before 2023. Kirstie Alley did die this year.
I believe they are both fake. They both died in 2022. Kirstie Alley was December 2022. So I get why you're.
Yeah, I think I got confused because I watched Look Who's Talking Now this year.
But they were Bob Saget died a long time ago. It was January 9th, 2022, sadly.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, we said Tina Turner. Okay. And then somebody more famously known as the wife of a singer than a singer themselves.
Okay.
Excuse me, a child of a singer, not a wife. And that's Lisa Marie Presley.
I think that happened this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Couple older gentlemen, famous actors died. One of them this year, one of them not this year.
Okay.
Alan Arkin and Ray Liotta. Which one died this
year? Oh boy. I'll say. Did Ray Liotta die this year?
No, Ray Liotta was the one who died in 2022. Ray Liotta died, but it was December 18th. No, sorry, he was born December 18th. He died in May of 2022.
Okay. All right. He was a good fella.
He was a good fella. And Alan Arkin, also a good man, died in June of this year. He was 89.
All right.
Other celebs who died. Did we say Sinead O'Connor? She passed this year.
Yeah, that happened this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Barbara Walters.
No, Barbara Walters, I believe had. I don't think that was this year, right?
I'll tell you why it's a good poll by you. She died December 30th, 2022, so it could have easily been this year.
Oh, you almost got me.
How about that? Good catch.
You almost got me. Yeah, but then that's kind of a lousy time to die if you're a celebrity, because then you don't really get on the list. So
you don't get on the list. I saw
on any of the good. I mean, that's that we're recording this on December 30th. You know, that's 2 years or a full year that Barbara Walters is gone, but then she didn't get on any good lists.
It is pretty sad.
Paul
Rubens
used to do a list of most interesting people. Barbara Walters.
That's a little bit what we're doing here.
Most fascinating
her
people,
memory.
I think it was. Yeah,
this was the most fascinating people to die.
Yeah.
Should we take it over?
Maybe
like 10 people of the year.
The 10 people of the year. Yeah, most fascinating people of 2023. I don't think anybody did that now.
I mean, she might have patented it though. Maybe it's like illegal to do it.
Maybe they do it on The View now. Yeah. Oh, they're the Time 100 most influential people of 2023.
Yeah, but 100's a lot of people. I want to like break it down. Give me the top 10.
But you want the top? Oh well, I mean,
I don't want their top 10.
All right, I'll give you some interesting ones though.
Please.
Okay. Well, you want that? Hold on. Let me just finish up. Then Paul Rubens, also one of my all-time faves, Pee Wee Herman. That he did pass away this year. Yes.
Yeah, and then the two most recent deaths, or two of the more recent deaths here, Matthew Perry and Andre Brower also were.
Yes, that happened this year. Okay, so yeah, it's a time, and they don't rank them. They don't do they do a person of the year, but then making the list. Drew Barrymore made the list.
Okay, good publicist, got her on the list.
Yeah, that's like, boy, I thought she got.
Are we supposed to watch the Drew Barrymore 5, or will we watch it once?
I don't know. I don't know. People are gonna call us a scab.
Is she? Did she? Yeah, was she scabbing? And that's why we took it off.
That she was gonna do her show. I mean, are we sure this is 2023? Yeah.
Drew Barrymore. Listen, it's all about your publicist. Your publicist could get you on the list if they're good
Jennifer
enough,
Coolidge for 20. Look,
she was in the White Lotus, right?
That was 2022.
No, I think she must have been the beginning of 2023.
No, it was 2020. It was last fall.
Jay Cool? Then why is she on the list this year?
I don't know. Maybe is it was it made this list made in 2022? And then
Is it maybe like the beginning of 2023?
it was the entirety of the White Lotus season 2 was in 2022.
And then why is she on the list? What's she doing?
That's what I'm saying.
She's not. She what? I mean, I hope you're sitting down for this. She wasn't in a single show in 2023.
Is this an old list?
Is residual effect of 2023? Time Magazine is canceled.
I mean, I don't know about the cancel. Mr. Beast is on the list, Akiva.
Okay, fine.
I mean, he had a good year.
Always, yeah. I watch the honestly, I watch those videos with my boys. Some of them are not bad.
Yeah. I mean, surprisingly, like family friendly. Patrick Mahomes, after this year, I guess he won the Super Bowl earlier this year.
But... Yeah, it's more like it's a January to December list, but yeah, I think he's probably fallen off.
Yeah, Nathan Fielder is on the list.
Okay, he had a good year, but I feel like people aren't loving The Curse.
Why, you didn't watch The Curse?
I know, but people are telling me that it's weird.
Yeah. Okay. Bob Iger is on the list.
Shout out Bob. I read his book. It's very good.
People good book.
It's
yeah.
very good.
Is it an autobiography or a biography?
It is an autobiography. Although honestly, you know, with these people, these billionaires, they have this like the same 3 guys that write all their books, but his was particularly good.
Yeah. I don't know about this list. Doja Cat made the list.
Okay. Shout out Doja Cat.
Yeah. So, all right. There's your Time Magazine 100 most influential people of 2023.
All right. Thank
you. But then,
so
people, they do a most intriguing people of the year.
Okay, fine.
Pedro Pascal was on both lists.
Rob, their thing is people. Like, who knows people better than people, to be honest? So, like, I would always want to hear their most intriguing people.
Yeah. Donna Kelsey made the list of most intriguing people. Is Donna Kelsey particularly intriguing?
And it's not the word I would use. I'd say she's like maybe likable or you know, like she's having a moment, but intriguing.
Pamela Anderson made the list of most intriguing people of
96.
No,
I guess maybe it's like what's she up to? That's intriguing.
I beg to differ. Yeah. Top 25 most intriguing people.
What about it? I mean, did Intrigue magazine have a list? Because I feel like they might know Intrigue better than People magazine.
Let's see. Brooklyn magazine did a 50 most fascinating people of 2023.
Okay. And is this just people who reside in Brooklyn?
I think so.
Okay, fine. So it's going to be a very specific list.
Are you interested to know the number one? I don't know. I think
the Brooklynite of the year.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of any of these people.
It's very niche.
People that live in Brooklyn.
It's just random people who live in Brooklyn. It's like,
yeah.
Okay.
Lincoln Wrestler.
That's number one?
No, it's just the top 5. Duke Riley.
Okay.
Michael Graham.
Okay. You think we could get ourselves in there next year? Well, we don't live.
I don't know. Maybe somebody we know. But okay. Okay, we're coming down to only 5 minutes away from
5 minutes left. Yeah, get ready.
Are we rocking?
What do people do?
I feel like we were going to talk about the best RHAP episodes of 2023.
We can do best RHAP episode. We got so much to do, and sadly, it's going to have to wait till next year. So
okay, all right. So the first RHAP of 2023 was TV Time Machine.
Okay,
that was I guess we went back and talked to everything that happened on a specific date. What do you take a guess?
I don't remember it at all.
Yeah,
I don't remember it at all.
Yeah. It was TV Time Machine. It was episode 207.
Okay.
And we went back to talk about what happened on a specific night. It would be nice if in the show notes we said what that night was.
What was the night? Yes. Because we're both getting old. Night?
Yeah.
And I don't know what they're talking about. I think we watched like a bunch of shows that aired on a specific night. Honestly, not a bad idea. But I don't remember much about it.
Yeah. Okay. Then we also who could forget Groundhog Week, which happened in
I think that's in my top 5. If we said we're going to do top 5, I think that's there.
Okay.
Groundhog Week for sure.
Yeah. Do you want to give us the top 5?
I don't remember some of the brackets, honestly. I feel like some were fun, but the TV Dad bracket was very fun.
TV dad bracket was fun. The random Rumble bracket.
That was fun.
That was I thought that was a triumph.
That was great. What's in the box? I like that idea. Raanap Census was fun. The human tournament I liked. Forrest Gump. That was fun. I'll say a Barbenheimer. I really liked that episode. That was very fun for me.
Yeah, we invented Barbenheimer. That was a real triumph for us.
Akiva's 40th birthday red carpet special. That was one I really liked.
Yeah. We also that the Can Rob Help Akiva? I feel like
that's in my top 5. The other is in my top 5. Or Can Rob Help Akiva? I thought that was great. We should do something like that again. Although we are this next week talking 5 times in a row. Should be fun. And I really liked Area Code Roulette. Another one that I think we should do again, where we just called up random listeners and had some great conversations.
So what are the top 5?
So I'll say Groundhog Day, Area Code Roulette.
Groundhog Day is really that's kind of a cheat to say.
We did like 8 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay, but Can Rob Help Akiva? Barbenheimer, Area Code Roulette, my 40th birthday special. You did a nice job there. And I'll say TV dad bracket if I can include.
Yeah,
if I can include
I think
Groundhog Week.
this past episode might be a sneaky one.
Multiverses, yeah. It's sometimes it's too early to tell the first few weeks of it, but that was a good one. Yeah, I think we had a nice year.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Looking back, that we got all of the episodes are listed there. Would love to hear people's
What was your favorite? Put it in the comments of YouTube, Facebook, or wherever.
Okay. Don't tell us the worst.
Yeah. No. We don't need to know that. I feel like I'm nervous where there's only 100 seconds left. What do people do with it? They kiss it when it's
I know you're famously anti-kissing, but yeah, that's what people do when the ball drops.
I have a celebrity astrologer who lays bare her expert predictions for 2024.
Quick.
Yeah. So Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, she thinks, well, first of all, she says every Libra she knows is very good at being married. So shout out to me.
And me.
And you, that's right. You're October, so I forgot you're a Libra. But we're both great at being married, so she thinks that they are probably, they should get married. And she also points out money's not an object for them. So if they want to have kids, they should be okay.
Okay.
But Travis is going to have a great year financially in 2024.
Okay.
The
guy's in 100 commercials.
Yeah. Prince Harry.
Can I get one commercial that doesn't have a Kansas City Chief in it?
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, their business partnerships and collaborations are going to be tested this year. He's going to miss his old life as a royal.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. She said the luckiest day of the year. You want to guess?
Yes. St. Patrick's Day.
No, May 17th or 18th this year will be the luckiest.
Somebody remind us when it's the luckiest day of the year.
Please put it in your calendar. Put it in I had so much more.
All right. Only 20 seconds left.
Anything you want to say? Any quick prediction for 2024? Fast.
Boy, I am really hoping for some good stuff.
Okay, Rob is predicting good stuff. May your 2024.
I don't think that's what
be better.
Said. Yes.
In 2023.
All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Wow. What a beautiful rocking New Year's.
Beautiful.
Yes. We did it all. We made all the predictions. Akiva, anything else you want to say on our rocking New Year's special?
Should we do this again next year?
I guess we got to see what the response is, God willing. Yeah.
People want us to.
Yes. Okay.
But we'll see you in 2024.
We'll see you in 2024. Any do we need any predictions from Sam Moore for 2025?
Yes, Sam, give us your resolution and a prediction quickly, please. What is your New Year's resolution?
Let's see.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm surprised now. I wasn't expecting to. I would have come prepared.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe that could be your New Year's resolution.
I'll prepare New Year's resolution for.
We're making it for you. Be more prepared in 2024.
Yeah, I'm going to prepare a New Year's resolution for 2025. That's my resolution for 2025.
You're working on it. Okay. So
Yes.
see Sam this year. Make sure he's working on his resolution for January 1st, 2025.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Sam. Okay. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Okay. Happy New Year to you, Uncle Kiwi.
Happy New Year to you and yours.
Yes. Okay. Anything else as we are starting to wind this down? I'm getting a little tipsy.
How much champagne did you have?
Oh, a whole a bottle. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, to you, Uncle Kiwi, wish you nothing but the most Raanapiest New Year ever.
Likewise. Same for you.
Okay. Thanks everybody who joined us for the first annual Rob and Akiva's Rocking New Year's special. And so we will come back next week with 5 Nights at Kiwi's.
Very excited about that. Should be.
Dominic was very excited when I told him I was going to watch it.
What is it? A kids movie? I thought it's like a horror movie.
I think it's I think it's based off a video game.
Oh, okay.
So he was excited about it. I don't know if he's allowed to watch it.
Right.
Considering he had to sleep on the floor in my room last night, maybe not. Okay. All right. Yeah. Akiva.
Yes.
Raanapi New Year to you and all the listeners, and have a good one. Drive home safe, everybody. Bye.
Bye.